Hello my dear student, welcome to Arunavasir Bio class. So today we discuss a very important chapter, that is the fundamental unit of life, the cell. So last 2 days we discussed about the cell. At first day we discussed about the different types of cells, that means the prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. And after we discussed that, the plant cell and animal cell and their introduction. And in the second day we discussed the different parts of the cell, like cell wall, cell membrane, right? Already we discussed this thing. But today we discuss about the mitochondria. Today we discuss about the chloroplast, cilia and flagella. So lots of different important structure and their function. Today discuss in particular this session. So at first, a warm welcome to all of the students. Roshani, Shomojit, Shaptorshi, Devargo, Romit, Roshmi, Shouresh, Arushi, Krishnashish, Ishan, Nirupama, Devolina, Srijita, Shokanu, Shomoditto, Shomriddhi, Devarun, Ankor, Andila, Shomojit, and Grishari, Shudipto, Shoham, Onubhak, Rasdeep, Gaurav, Shourashish, Aniket, Shatanik, Srindila, and Shai. So, at first we discussed very important one structure, that is the mitochondria. Then we discuss about the chloroplast. Then we discuss very important ribosome. Next, we discuss cilia and flagella. That is the most important subtopics. Also, the important parts in the cell, you know. That is the centriole, which is helping the cell division process. Another one important topic is there, that is the nucleus, that is called the brain of the cell. They control all the different functions one by one. So mitochondria. Mitochondria, what is their function? It is the powerhouse of the cell. So that means they produce the energy. In which form? ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Very good. But if you discuss the structure of the mitochondria, because structure of the mitochondria is very important in your science Olympiad exam and also some entrance exam. So we discuss at first structure of the mitochondria. Mitochondria, you know, they have the different parts. Number one, that is the matrix. Matrix is there present in that particular position, and this is the fluid filled structure present inside the mitochondria. Another one is the cristae, meaning here inner membrane of the mitochondria enfolded and form a finger-like projection, that is called the cristae. And this cristae have the different types of enzyme. They participate in the EPS reaction. So this is the most important site of the ATP production. And you know, ATP synthase, that is the most important enzyme in the cellular respiration, which were present in the cristae. Another one is the outer membrane structure. So mitochondria have the two membrane, outer membrane and inner membrane structure. Mitochondria's special characteristic features is that they have own circular DNA. So they are also called the semi-autonomous cell organelles. That is the most important question in the science Olympiad exam. Anubhav clear? Arushi, Shouresh, Promit clear? Ankon, right? Now we discuss the chloroplast. So mitochondria, their function, they are powerhouse of the cell, they produce the energy. But chloroplast, most importantly, chloroplast, it is present only in the plant cell. This chloroplast is the most important cell organelles. It is present on the plant cell. But it is the chloroplast, they have a special pigment, that is the chlorophyll. So the plant color are the green in nature, but why? Where the chlorophyll are present? So now we study some details about the chloroplast structure. Similar to like chloroplast have also the double membrane structure. Also they have the stroma or the matrix. They have also circular DNA similar to mitochondria. So chloroplast also be called the semi-autonomous cell organelles. But this disc-like shape, this structure are called the thylakoids. and compactly they are called the grana. You know the photosynthesis happening inside the chloroplast. Chloroplast, so in the photosynthesis they have the two phase, light phase and dark phase. Light phase are happening in the grana and dark phase are happening in the stroma. And in the thylakoid's membrane, the most importantly ATP synthase enzyme, chlorophyll, pigments, all of this present in that thylakoids. So special characteristic features is that the chloroplast also have the circular DNA, also some ribosome. So they can produce their own enzyme without some interaction or instruction of the nucleus. So they are called the semi-autonomous cell organelles. Very important question. Ishan. Now we discuss the structure of the ribosome. We already know that these ribosomes are present in the two sides. One is the freely in the cytoplasm in the scattered condition. On the other hand, they are attached with endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum, suppose you know it is a two-type, rough and the smooth. But ribosomes are attached only in the rough endoplasmic reticulum. And if you are discuss this ribosome structure, so ribosome is the one cell organelles that is present both prokaryotic system and the eukaryotic system. So that is the most important characteristic features. So ribosome, have you discussed their structure. That time they are ultimately free ribosome, that means they are present in the scattered condition in the cytoplasm. On the other hand, bounded ribosome, that means they are bounded with endoplasmic reticulum. Clear? Very important. So what is their function? Ribosome, their main function is the synthesis of protein. That is the most important question of your class 9 syllabus. So after the class is finished, today I give some notes, right? Please you contact with my WhatsApp number. I give you a notes and some exercise question which is you must be completed, right? So all of the students in my Charity Head Center and also Anil Center, all the student are request, please contact with me for the notes, right? So this is the most important to function. Now we discuss the another cell organelles, that is, but in ribosome structure they have the two subunit, that is called the large subunit and this is called the small subunit. Both unit is important for the protein synthesis. Cilia and flagella. What is their difference? Cilia is very short, flagella is the long structure. But you know, cilia and flagella, they have important some characteristic features. That is we discuss one by one. Chloroplast, we already discussed this thing. Now the cilia and flagella, but in our nasal cavity, in our trachea, and the female bodies, in the fallopian tube, the ciliated epithelium is there. That means which have the cilia. But flagella is present. You know, in the bacterial system, right? Very good. They have the flagella which have the locomotory function. So now we discuss the cilia and flagella. What is their structural point of view? We discuss that first. So main important question is that cilia is the smaller, more numerous and can move fluids around the stationary cells. On the other hand, flagella is larger and less abundant, and flagella is made of flagellin protein. But structurally, if you discuss this thing, that time you observe that cilia and flagella both are made up of microtubules, and microtubules as like arrange this thing. It is called the 9+2 arrangement. That is the most important features of the cilia and flagella. So cilia is a short hair-like structure, flagella are long structure. So length of the cilia is short and flagella is the larger. Most important, cilia is generally present in the eukaryotic cell and flagella are generally present in the Most importantly, prokaryotic cell and some eukaryotic cell also be there. Now, the flagella, if you are discussing this structure and cilia and flagella, these are arrangement are called the 9+2 microtubular arrangement. That means in the periphery region, it is the 9 microtubules is there, and in the center, 2 microtubules is there. So 9+2, it is the most important question in the Science Olympiad. Right? Clear? You understand? Okay. Got it? Right. Now the centriole. Centriole present in the animal cell only. And centriole have the special function, that means it is helping the cell division. It is also made up of microtubules. Centriole. Sorry, one second. Yes, right. That means we discuss now the centrioles. Centriole present in the animal cell, and they have the most important function is that the formation of the spindle fibers. You know the spindle fibers, which is most importantly help to cell division process, right? So if we have discussed the structure of the centriole, that time you also observe that it is also made up of by the microtubules. But these microtubules and their arrangement, now we discuss this thing, that is the 9+0 arrangement, that is we discussed in that particular topic. So centriole that is found in the animal cells, and you know in there the centrioles, which is made up of microtubules, and their pattern of arrangement of microtubules is 9+0, because in here in the center no microtubules is there, right? So 9+0 arrangement in the centrioles, and their function is the formation of spindle fiber in the time of cell division. Clear? Got it? You feel it? Okay, thank you. Now, nucleus, it is called the brain of the cell because it is present in the eukaryotic cells. So nucleus is the most prominent and more dense structure in the cytoplasm. This is the nucleus. If you are structurally discuss the structure of the nucleus, that time you find out it have the 4 parts. Outer membrane, that is called, here also you observe that is the nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane have also some pores, that is called the nuclear pores. Now you are go to inside. In the inside, a plasma part is there, that is called the nucleoplasma. Another one, very condensed and dense portion is there inside the nucleus. It is called the nucleolus. And most importantly, in the nucleus, a thread-like structure is present, which one called the chromatin fiber. And this chromatin fiber condense and form the chromosome in the cell division time. And this chromosome is very specific in every species. In all the human beings, they have the 46 in number, and this chromosome contains the gene, so they have the particular function. All of your characteristic features, it is ultimately for the gene. Like Arushi, Shouresh, Promit, they are very punctual in their class. This is also the characteristic features of these 3 students. If ultimately these characteristic features is present in the chromosome of this all the student, so all these characters, if you are late in the class, you do not attend the class, this is also with some characteristic features. It is also be ultimately controlled by your gene, which is present inside the cell. So the gene is the most important